Hi to all my beloved extended family, encompassing not just inhabitants of our earth, but also those beyond our planet. As we have approached the end of this year, I would like to conclude it with a powerful episode, where I aim to somewhat summarize the key messages that I have shared in my previous episodes. Inspired to Rewire came to be from me hearing from the people around me that they thought I should start a podcast and share what I share on a daily basis with them, but to a bigger crowd. I share my own experiences and my perspectives and my personal thoughts and the wisdom that I have gathered over the years from various sources, like books or movies and documentaries, as well as other interactions with other people. So the primary goal for me with Inspired to Rewire became to inspire at least one of my listeners that is not a familiar friend to rewire their thought patterns and question what they know today. But my main message that I would like to get through with and reach out with today is the message of unity, that we are all one. Because the insanity and chaos that plagues our world infuriates me, and it fills me with frustration. It is profoundly disheartening that crises often serve as a catalyst for our unity. So, I decided that the central theme for today that I hope to convey is the message of one, the message of us uniting. I want to make people understand the profound impact that understanding our interconnectedness can have on the world. How powerful it can be once we come to the understanding that we are all one big family. We all come from the same family tree. We're just different roots and branches of the same big. I am well aware, as I have spoken about a lot in my previous episodes, that there is a lot of distractions out there to keep our focus away from what we actually should be giving our attention to, or energy. I do think that a lot of us have the aspiration for wealth, mainly the financial context, and I do think it's prevalent among the most of us. And I only think it's prevalent for many of us because we think that that is going to give us freedom. Because I do think if we delve a little bit deeper, that we will all discover that our true pursuit lays in attaining freedom. The freedom to make choices and the freedom to direct our lives without crumbling to the regulations and rules that contradict our inner resonance. Imagine the transformative potential we could unleash if we were collectively to relinquish our fears. The fears that cause us stress of not having money to pay our bills by the end of the month. A lot of the fears that we all experience are stemming from the burden that has been set upon us by society. Imagine the liberation that would unfold if we would collectively shed certain attachments. Imagine the freedom of living within a world with no stress or fears. It's important to acknowledge that I can't force others to see the truth. Instead, I aim to be a beacon of light, hoping to ignite the light within you as you will recognize the light within me. It is ultimately your choice to see it. I have come to understand that many people are under the influence of an hypnotic trance and mind controlling, or spells propagated by governments and authorities. I was too under such a spell, but I've experienced the awakening process. And I hope that over time, more of you will see through the mind-controlling influences, just as I have. My own journey to awakening has been a profound liberation. Remember, awakening is a personal journey, and I can only be here as a source of inspiration and support. It is up to each individual to embark on their own path of discovery and enlightenment. My hope is that I can kindle a spark of enlightenment or curiosity within you, encouraging you to discover your inner light and experience the profound liberation that awakening can bring. It is important to recognize that we cannot change the truth, but the truth has the power to change people, leading to transformative outcomes for our future. I understand that awakening to the false reality can be a very challenging journey, and it's not something I can force upon anyone. Each of us has our own unique path and personal journey to navigate. Just as each of us has traveled across a unique path, experiencing trials and tribulation that are exclusive to our personal journeys. We have all encountered the challenges of life and grappled with our own individual demons and shadows, either conquering them through healing or acknowledging the need for healing. The profound transformation our world yearns for always commences within each individual's inner journey. And I can't stress this enough. Every transformative process originates within oneself. It is necessary to alter the external world. The pivotal change transpires when you shift your perspective, in that way influencing the world around you. My aspiration is to inspire you and others to reach the destination of seeing through the illusions of our world, and what powers healing have a little bit more quickly. When more of us collectively awaken to this truth, it strengthens the tribe of individuals with a shared understanding, making us a powerful force for a positive change. And I do hope I can be one source of inspiration for you to reach the destination of seeing through the matrix that we are all in. We can all live in paradise. We just need to realize that we are all the creators of it and stop giving our power away to higher authorities that is just demonic in their ways of ruling this earth. Evil exists because we allow it, and we are unaware of that we are all the ones in power, as they have made us believe that we are not. I am very much aware of how challenging it can be to take the blindfold off inch by inch, that you've been keeping off for years, that you haven't even been aware of that you've been having on, and how much responsibilities it comes with taking it off. But once we do that as individuals, we become a collective that becomes a tribe with the same understanding, who then becomes a force. And that, my loved ones, makes us very powerful. Ultimately, ask yourself, what is the point of living if we aren't living in alignment with the truth? Many of us endure lives filled with pain and misery, simply because we remain unaware of the truth. I firmly believe that if we all understood what's really happening and embraced the actual truth, our collective transformation would swift, leading to a positive change for all. I know that if we all knew what is really going on, we would all change our ways of living so quick. Awakening to the false realities and mind control that surrounds us is a personal journey, and we all follow our unique paths. But my purpose is to try to awaken you, so you too can collectively contribute to a better world. There is an actual virus in the air that is disconnecting people from their souls and guiding them towards transhumanism. This is a spiritual battle between organic humans and synthetic ones, and our connection to our souls and the divine is our greatest source for protection. I am striving to create awareness on a larger scale through Inspire to Rewire, to encourage people to awaken from their deep sleep. In the world today, there are those working to awaken people to the truth, but it's crucial that individuals embark on their own inner healing journeys. Healing must begin within each person, to challenge their beliefs and eliminate self-destructive programs. As each of us heals, it will positively impact the collective. World War III is ongoing, and it's so subtle that no one is seeing it. No one is paying attention towards it. This is a spiritual war, and the battle is over our souls. We currently have one group of people fighting for people's serenity and trying to make people wake up out of this heavy mind control and programming that they have been attacking us with from every angle in every aspect of our life. And then there is another timeline of people who seem not to just work on themselves whatsoever, and not even seem to care to have the interest to do so. I know that true freedom lies in understanding that we have a choice in who or what we allow to have power over us. We need to wake up and question why the world faces crises, wars, and natural disasters and pandemics. The ones in power actually create these situations, and we must unite to stop this control, mind manipulation, and divide and conquer strategy. And so many of us have turned into authority followers. We're currently inhabiting a world characterized by intricate complexities and an abundance of unanswered questions. Embracing the truth at this point is a necessity to broaden one's perspective beyond the confines of a personal comfort. To genuinely comprehend truth, we must all be willing to open our eyes and minds wider than our initial inclinations. It's not about subscribing to convenient belief or feel-good notions. It's actually about maintaining an unshakable conviction, firmly grounded in authentic knowledge. Beliefs are not a selective pursuit or a matter of personal preference, as it actually may appear today. Rather, it requires intellectual integrity and the courage to confront uncomfortable realities. We cannot cherry-pick between science and faith-based facts on convenience or our emotional comfort. The pursuit of truth is an ongoing evolutionary process that thrives us forward. And once we all venture into these uncharted territories and ask the questions that only a selective few seems to ask today, and persist in our quest for answers to unveil the truth, we will all actually embark on a journey of collectively growth and expansion. Together, united. Because we all share the same origin. We are all connected and must realize that unity can be a force for positive change. I am a part of the collective, a part of the larger community, and a part of the whole. Therefore, I am a component of the greater unity. We are the divine source. When we understand this, we can detox ourselves from all toxic elements that goes on around us. The teachings and wisdoms imparted in me, as well as in all other ones, resides within all of us. It is inherent within the source and the divine, and we are all a part of the divine source. We ourselves constitute the divine source, and once we recognize this, it will enable us to cleanse ourselves of the negative influences that is actually surrounding us. Please purify your body, mind, and soul, and allow the divine love and light to course through you. For we are all divine beings born as children of the godly divinity. I am frequently contemplating how I can contribute to unity in everyone. I have come to realize that the awakening of this understanding is within each person. But it must first begin with a personal journey of self-discovery and healing. healing must take place within each individual. During this healing process, certain beliefs will naturally dissipate as they no longer align with your or our highest good, and obsolete programs will be purged. This transformation at the individual level has a profound ripple effect, benefiting not only oneself, but also all of us as a collective. As you, my dear, you are an essential part of the greater whole, the One. I often pondered how I can leave a lasting impact on this planet, ensuring a more peaceful world for everyone. I have encountered countless naysayers who claim that I can't save the world and that my dreams are too grand. They accuse me of living in a fantastical world where my desires can't be materialized. I dream of a world where no one goes hungry, where we all have clothes and shelter and clothes that is not toxic for us, where we all eat what we naturally were supposed to eat, where no animal or bug suffers, where all and each and every one of us lives in peace and harmony with oneself as well as with all others, where we all have the freedom to do what we want and explore who we are, where we coexist with our beloved earth, where there is nothing that no one can't experience, where all experience on earth is for everyone to enjoy, not for the chosen few because they have more money than anyone, where human trafficking and war and disease and all the disasters and awful things doesn't even exist in our vocabulary, because we're unaware of these things as they don't exist in any type of way, shape, or form on our earth or in any of our realities. I yearn for all of us to realize that heaven on earth lies within our own creation. Heaven on earth equates to a paradise on earth, a world where we are all connected through our spirituality and live as one. And I just know within my whole soul that this is achievable within our lifetime, within my lifetime. It's not an unattainable long-term goal, unless we collectively decide it should be. At the core of everything lies our belief system and perspectives. We must understand who we are to grasp the incredible power we all possess in influencing change on this planet. I remain steadfast in my belief that all of my aspiration can indeed be manifested. I understand that achieving my vision for humanity on a larger scale, it is a necessity for a collaboration and unity as the tribal community. But first, this has to start with each individual going on their own individual journey, so that you then can discover that you are not only you, you are everyone and everything around you. It's through the introspective journey that we come to the profound realization that we're not solely ourselves, but interconnected with everyone and everything surrounding us. I have come to comprehend that segregation in the world mirrors some form of internal segregation within us as individuals, on an individual level. When we are wholeheartedly united with the universe, that is precisely how we live, one with all, harboring unconditional love for all. It's about embracing unconditional love for yourself and all that exists in your sphere. Your entire being will naturally gravitate towards becoming a part of the solution that our world and humanity so desperately needs. You, my love, are a part of the salvation our world requires, a beacon of hope for all those who are suffering. The path to self-awareness and healing may be demanding and challenging, but it's equally liberating, and with time, it becomes progressively easier. Through your journey of self-discovery, you will unlock and embrace the extraordinary powers that resides within you. Fear and shame will no longer restrain you to the incredible abilities that you possess. I do understand that I can't alone, single-handedly save the world. But I firmly believe that together we can achieve this monumental task. No borders, race, religions, skin colors. We cannot afford to perceive the world as a hopeless place. We must maintain unwavering faith in humanity for the sake of humanity. We must cease dragging the burdens of our history into the present, allowing the past events to cloud our minds and dictate our actions today. We must stop letting our history be the reason why we create current wars that so many suffer in today. Many of us stay stuck in what happened in our history or what we've been taught happened, and this only keeps segregation alive and reasons to divide us. This divisive belief system must be confined to the past, as it serves no one's interests. It creates racism. Jews against Muslims, and Muslims against Jews, white against black, and black against white, and so on. Wars continues to rage in the present, with some profiting immensely from conflicts rooted in historical events or interpretations. People actually lose their life today due to what we think transpired generations ago. It can be deeply frustrating to witness such suffering and to realize that many simply accept it. People must recognize that those in pain are in essence our family members. In certain moments, I am determined in my commitment to be part of the solution, to transform myself and my way of life for the betterment of all humanity and every living being on this planet. Our world is rife with segregation, from the concept of our family versus yours. We protect our own without realizing that we are all a part of an expensive family. This segregation occurs at numerous levels, distinguishing our connection to the fundamental truth that we are here to unite and aid one another. Everyone you encounter is an extension of your extended family. As long as we are preoccupied with basic needs, we may unwittingly forfeit the freedom we have lost. Numerous distractions subtly infiltrate our lives, often camouflaged as necessities or modern standards of survival, and is actually classified as a norm. One significant time-absorbing baddie is the social media, and we frequently fail to recognize it as a distraction. These platforms divert us from a more meaningful connection with our inner selves. In essence, social media is just one among many tools that keeps us from confronting a life we find unsatisfying. We need to establish a new norm. We should prioritize pursuing authentic sources of dopamine, in contrast to fleeting rewards offered by social platforms that offers these kicks of dopamine accessible to all of us 24/7. You can pursue authentic dopamine, and I have spoken about this in my previous episodes. You pursue dopamine hits by selflessly serving others without ulterior motives, establishing genuine connections with people, and fostering your creative soul. You should leap energetically towards the realization of your future by cultivating habits that will propel you towards your desired destination. You should engage in substantial, purposeful work and minimize the time spent in front of activities that erode your mental clarity and heighten stress levels and contribute to feelings of despair. Continuous exposure to artificial dopamine sources continuously within reach will hinder your progress towards reaching your full potential. So start today, because if you don't start today, you won't start tomorrow either. Stop delaying your happiness by remaining established in your comfort zone. Step out of your comfort zone and dare to do something that actually scares you. It can be talking to new people, asking for feedback, or actually apologizing to someone. I'll start tomorrow has cost people the life of their dreams. It is often the steps that evoke the greatest fear that hold the potential to revolutionize our lives. Don't wait. Just get it done and just start. And commence on your journey today. For postponing to tomorrow may lead to perpetual postponement. Step beyond the boundaries of comfort and embrace actions that challenge and unnerves you. Procrastination should be replaced by action. Initiate your journey without delay. A real big, authentic, and substantial change won't be able to happen until it includes the participation of everyone. And that, my love, starts within each soul. So when we all come together and unite like the wonderful and beautiful family we are all, together we can change how this world is defined today. We are the creators, and the power to shape our reality is vested within us. However, genuine creation can only manifest once we purify ourselves from within. Where there is an absence of light, darkness takes root. This is the only way that darkness can exist, in the void left by light's absence. Hatred prevails when love is lacking. The darkness each individual has within themselves is a reflection of the darkness within this world. That's why we as individuals and the collective suffer here. It's the darkness this world is in and has been in for some time that we all need to heal from and both cleanse and purge out. Many of us excel in articulating our dissatisfaction and voicing what we dislike. Yet our actions often fail to align with our words. We all must start by taking responsibility. The pivotal action that each individual must undertake is the profound process of self-healing. Simply commence with your personal journey, and the rest will naturally follow suit. You, just as me, are a part of the collective. We are a part of the whole. Eventually, you will come to the understanding to always protect the ones who is behind you and always respect the ones who are besides you. As I look back on my journey, I can see how this journey has set in motion a ripple effect, influencing the broader family that surrounds me, much like the wings of a butterfly, altering the course of the wind. I have had the privilege to inspire and motivate others by me healing myself. And it is to my knowledge that you will too. It's inevitable. I invite you to envision a world where we all unite in a synchronized rebellion against every injustice that plagues humanity and our planet. Imagine the transformation awaiting us if we collectively tap into our true essence, embracing love and light as our guiding principles. As a human species, we would experience a profound shift in our perspective when we realize that paradise exists right here on earth, and it is within our power to manifest it. This transformation doesn't need to be a long-spun process. It can happen swiftly, provided we acknowledge our individual responsibilities. Everything commences within you as the catalyst for change. Contemplate the astonishing potential that would manifest when we harness the power of our minds, hearts, and souls, collectively, united. We now stand at the crossroads of the year's end of 2023, and possibly the conclusion of an era. The choice lies within our hands. Perhaps one day, very, very soon, we can all come together, leaving no one behind, wholeheartedly supporting and backing each other up. Imagine a global unity where spirituality from all corners of the earth comes together. One day, hopefully, very, very, very soon, we will all merge and just put flotation into the healing this world desperately needs. Not leaving anyone behind, and everyone choosing to show up. We all support each other and have each other's back. The enormity of such an alliance is almost immeasurable. It's when every spirit on this planet unites that true healing will occur, as each one of us contributes their unique essence to the collective journey. The fact is that genuine healers are committed to teaching you how to heal yourself, with the intention that you never become reliant on them for your healing. We equip you with tools to perform your own inner work, fostering self-improvement and empowerment. You are never meant to be dependent, and once you are equipped, then you can inspire and teach someone else, who will then teach someone else, and the beautiful butterfly effect takes form. This is the only way for us to reach paradise on earth. Embracing spiritual solitude plays a significant role in personal growth. It provides a profound realization that when certain matters are beyond your control, they should also be granted freedom from your thoughts. Often we worry and stress about issues we can't control or influence. This is a practice that distracts and occupies us from what truly deserves our attention and energy. My personal journey has led me to understand, to strive for neutrality in the face of adversity, refraining myself from investigating my energy in negative or low vibrational aspects. I am diligently working on redirecting my focus and vitality away from such things. My daily efforts revolve around becoming a part of the collective, dedicated to elevating the Earth's vibrational frequency, bringing more joy and love to the Earth. I am aware that it all commenced within me. By raising my own vibration, I contribute to the vibrational elevation of the Earth. I highly believe that everyone deserves to dwell in paradise. And today, I do understand that heaven exists as a state of mind. Those who master themselves through genuine self-discipline will remain free from external control. To those responsible for the state of the world today, the energy and karma they have generated are theirs to bear and no longer ours. We have darkness within this world and have been having for years and generations because of how this world has been led and controlled. This has sadly played a part within the darkness we all carry inside of us as individuals, from this life and our past lives. In accordance with Indian and yogic philosophy, samskaras represent the imprints left by every thought, action, and intention that an individual soul has ever encountered. To attain illumination, we must purify the darkness within us, both individually and collectively. Our process of healing extends its influence beyond the realm of personal experience. It reaches out to heal the collective and even resonates throughout the universe. The ripple effect of our personal journeys have a far-reaching impact, extending further than our imagination can even fathom. It will transcend the realm of our personal lives, reaching far into the uncharted territories of our impact. It's often the steps we fear most that would possess the potential to catalyze transformative changes in our lives. Only by purging the darkness that has been put upon us all, within ourselves, and in this world, can we hope to attain the radiance of love and light. The most powerful revenge is none at all. Love isn't just a message, it's a way of life. Just as physical fitness becomes a lifestyle after consistent time spent in the gym or working out, living in love is related to a lifestyle. Maintain consistency in embracing love and the divine and the pure light within, and you will observe its blossoming across all aspects of your life. How can we ever attain global peace while we at the base of the societal pyramid continue to engage in battles and feed into the division installed by those in power to maintain control over us? We are constantly pitted against one another, our differences magnified, and our collectively history weaponized against us. They feed us hatred towards one another, perpetuating a cycle of comparison. The true losers in these scenarios are us. Reflect on who stands to lose if world peace were achieved. Consider which industries might experience losses and contrast that with what humanity would lose. Humanity would gain the opportunity to live lives without fear, to be with their families instead of dying on battlefields over fabricated narratives, sustaining the illusions of war, hatred, and divisions. Who do you think benefits from the long-term standing hatred and resentments that have been cultivated over generations and years? Have you ever truly contemplated if depression and challenging emotions would still exist if we could each wake up to a world where we could be and do whatever we desired, free from the constraints of societal norms? We wouldn't be coerced into a system that often leads to depression and keeps many of us relentlessly pursuing survival. I frequently witness people self-destruct due to these circumstances. While I can't change anyone, I find myself desiring more for the people in my life than they sometimes desire for themselves. And this can be very emotionally draining. I cannot impose well-being on anyone, nor can I make them see what might be evident to me. My role is to continue working on myself and enhancing my own way of life, with the hope that this improvement inspires others and has a positive ripple effect on those around me and everyone I encounter throughout my life. My deepest wish for all is love, peace, and happiness. I cannot make anyone recognize their unhappiness within. Each individual must confront their own unhappiness and allow themselves to feel it deeply in order to release it, and ultimately experience genuine happiness, which originates from within. Understanding something you never felt or seen before can be very challenging. Many of us come from broken homes with parents who didn't display love, and we all need to relearn how to love. It's essential to reprogram our understanding of love to truly comprehend its true nature. Love is an unconditional feeling that arises from within. I believe that the world could benefit from mentors and coaches who could educate people on love during times like these, helping individuals discover the love they carry within. We can teach one another how to express this love to each other and the world, to live in harmony with all the earth's elements and our true mother, whom we all share, our beloved Mother Earth. Every exploration, every revolution begins within you, within the universe you hold within yourself. I have a deep respect and admiration for all the souls worldwide who engage in shadow work, even when nobody's watching. When individuals have a toxic relationships with themselves, this toxicity can permeate these interactions with others, leading to lies disrespect, dishonesty, and abuse in various forms, and ultimately destructions. This negative energy cascades down because it originates from self-destruction. There are numerous ways in which we can self-destruct. Many of us might appear impressive on the surface, but beneath the facade, the truth reveals itself. To effect real change, we must commence to the journey within ourselves and unite. Will Durant said once, "We are what we repeatedly do. Excellence, then, is not an act, but an habit." So with that said for Will, to all the lifelong learners and doers, you are changing the world every single day. As the tribal beings we all are, we require the presence of others to grow and feel a sense of belonging. We are all creators, tasked with shaping the beauty we wish to see in this world. I will persist in sharing the truth, even if it's not always what you want to hear. My prayers remain focused on the hope that with each day passing, every soul on this planet awakens a little bit more, choosing to confront the truth no matter how tough and challenging or difficult it may be. I am committed to being a part of the ongoing shift and transformation that I hope will unfold during my lifetime. I aspire for all of us to embark on a collective journey categorized by courage and discovery, unreservedly pursuing the truth, regardless of where it may lead us. I advocate for respecting others to the extent that we won't disturb their peace when we are grappling with inner conflicts. The time has arrived for us to unite, to become one with ourselves and one with all beings, both on this earth as well as beyond, including nature and all its elements and all its earthlings. I implore you to see a bigger picture hidden in plain sight if you're willing to scrutinize it closely. Be the agent of change that this world desperately requires. No savior will descend to rescue us. We must be our own salvation. The world is unraveling before your very eyes, and it is unraveling so subtly, affecting every aspect of our lives, that we struggle to discern the truth. We must collectively awaken to the reality of what is going on in our world. Our greatest service to humanity and the earth is to unite, to elevate our vibrations and frequencies, and to embrace unconditional love for ourselves and everything around us. Please remain vigilant. Everything occurring in this world is a part of a grander scheme than you might conceive. It's time for us all to unite. So please, let's unite and cease this nonsense and madness of blaming one another. Let us all regain control and cease relinquishing it to the higher authorities. We are the heroes we yearn for. We are the salvation the world seeks. We are the answers to all our questions. Let us choose to present ourselves to the world, not as superheroes with capes, but as individuals with unique powers. Remember, love isn't merely a message, it's a way of life. We all share the responsibilities of being guardians of this earth. True freedom is understanding that we have a choice in who and what we allow to have power over us. Namaste and Happy New Year.